Roslynn Best. I'm doing blessed and highly favored and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Y'all have been holding me down. It is truly appreciating. I'm loving the text messages you've been constantly sending me as well as the emails and the comments y'all been dropping is truly appreciating. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings. Love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. If you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you have if you are comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you are feeling like the videos are very informative to you, gives you a good uplift or vibes you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, please go ahead and do so. And while you're at it, give a girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It is truly appreciating, and I hope you're able to resonate with content of my video. The YouTube channel I'm using today is called Awakening Planet. The music I'm using in the background, I mean, hopefully y'all can hear it. It's like what is it, like 4:44 in the morning here, so I'm trying not to be too loud, but I was already up. The music that I'm using is 639 hertz 99. um Heart chakra, harmonizing relationships, attract love, raise love energy, and manifest love. And I will post their link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101, Heyokas, the stage, at a stage of having a better relationship with self, setting your mind on intentions you desire. We have been going through these retrogrades, and man, it's just like it's been crazy. Oh, first off, YouTube done changed up on me. I went to go open up some of my comments today, and they got me on unread comments all the way back from a year back. So if I have not replied back to your comments, trust and believe I'm doing it today. I was in the middle of doing it, but I had to watch my granddaughter at the last moment yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to return back and reply to your messages. So if I didn't get to you yet, please be patient with me. My sleep patterns has been off. I've been trying to get on to a positive routine with me, keeping myself busy doing that. A lot of us are going through different situations where you are really going through a deep reflection right now. You're seeing your mind is starting to open where you can see where your mind is not all the way open. There's things that you're not allowing yourself to self sabotage. You're seeing the things that are um, that you, even though it may have triggered you at some point, or it threw you for a loop, or it may had you wasting your energy on something that it was only meant for that lesson. I've been posting a lot of different stuff. I've been trying to post it at nighttime and at day, because like I said before, I know a lot of my soul family is like all over the world. Like there's times I might be asleep and they're wide awake, because it's probably about 4 or 5 different hours there. But I've been going through a lot of soul searching, a lot of purging lately. So I haven't, I'll help people from afar, but I haven't really been, touching base with people like I usually do, because it's like I'm going through a lot. Not as in a negative sense, but I'm purging a lot. And it's like when I'm with that energy, I'm not trying, that's not time for solitude. We're all going through it, and you're becoming peaceful with yourself. It's just like y'all can tell with my videos. That's why I've been, apologizing for that. My energy has been really like clashing at times with my signal, where it will, um, make my signal reconnect, because I use my phone, my laptop. I don't met my energy don't mess it up so bad. I can't even record on that no more. So I just use what I have for that. So I always tell people, apologize for the quality. I'm just hoping that you can be able to get the message throughout that. When things get better, I'll go ahead and get something else better. But I got to work with what I got. But going through all these different things that allows you to see where you need to touch base with. You have to have that deeper understanding about what you want in life, what your intentions are. You're allowing yourself, even though you've been manifesting a lot, you've been going through a lot of shadow work, you've been purging a lot of different things, cutting cords with a lot of things. There's a lot of things starting to resurface, even though you may not be exactly where you are, where you want to be right now, and you're purging a lot of things. Old memories may come up that you forgot all about, but those are the things that's resurfacing so you can make peace and understanding with it, allowing yourself to being with a lot of things you wish you could have seen before. Everything happened for a lesson and a blessing with you. So don't ever feel bad or ashamed because of certain things that took place. Like, how could I be so stupid? How did I? Because there's sometimes y'all can hear me say, especially when it had something to do with either friendships or relationships, like, dang, how come I didn't see all these things before? Because that was a lesson within itself. We're going through a lot of soul lessons. We're going through a lot of life lessons that we had to tie loose ends on. There's a lot of doors that are closing for you that are no longer needed in your life. So it's allowing you to go through those things. But it's, even though it may feel like tumultuous, or not tumultuous, but, it could be that too, really heavy, is because it's ceasing, it's cease to desist, it's closing doors. So it may feel like, oh my God, why does it has to be so heavy? I made peace with so many things, but then there's something else that's coming out. You have to understand. You already know. You probably done seen a lot of posts. That's why I put it up, that you're getting blessings. So universe and devil goes hand in hand with that. Not saying that the devil is connecting with God, but devil sees what's coming towards you, and he will make you get to that point where you want to give up, walk away from the things that you have worked hard for, because it just seems like the more positivity you push out, the more BS you have coming back with you. You're going through a work in progress, but you're actually, your energy is being purged. It's like a perfect masterpiece. It's like it can't get any better than it. Well, yes, it can. It's just a lot of how you are seeing a lot of things in your life. It can be scary because it's like, how things could be very quiet and you're like, okay, I'm having a good day, I'm actually smiling, not waking up with a heavy heart, not waking up wanting to cry, not, waking up with the problems of yesterday, even if it's like some things that you're really, you know heavy in your life right now. Because it's like, you see people getting blessings around you, and that's letting you know, allow yourself to be blessed for them, even though at times it may seem like it's not fair. um Allow yourself to congratulate them, because it's like when you're congratulating them, it's like you're congratulating your blessings that are coming as well, because what you're wanting is being manifested around you and is preparing you for that. And at times I know it gets heavy, but then when I allow myself to step back and really see what's taking place in my life, I'm like, you know what, you have the power to allow yourself to see this as an opportunity to heal where you need healing. Because if you, even if it can get you into your emotions, it's allowing you to know, hey, this part of you still needs to be healed. This part of you is still a little, touchy for you. So if it's still a little touchy for you, it's allowing you to get into that deeper relationship with yourself and be honest with yourself, saying, okay, I know I'm in a good place, but there's parts of me that really still needs to have that inner child healed. Or there are certain things that people have done or I've done to other people where I'm still holding on to guilt or ashamed of something that's taken place in my life. And you deserve the most utmost in life, because it's coming your way, just because of the fact is all the things you have dealt with, all the things that you have endured, all the things that even when you were going through your own personal hell, you try to bless somebody else, have them a little heaven on earth. I say, even when I go through things, people are like, Dad, I just met you and you're going all the way out your way for that. I know what it felt like to be lost. I know what it felt like to try to understand. As people know what I feel, is anybody relating to the things that I have endured or I'm enduring now, or the people I'm close knit with doesn't really understand my struggle. And that's why I build up my channel, because I want this to be like a safe haven for you, knowing that people that are going through things that can relate. I always tell people, if you're sending, you're pushing out, and this is a channel where you can be honest about the things that you're going through. There's no judgment here. Just as long as you're mindful and not doing things out of an intent, because some people can do that when they're speaking harshly towards somebody. You have to allow yourself to not take it personal. And it took me a long time to do that. It's just like you have to practice what you preach. And it's just like it took me, I had to be honest about that. Even though I was saying it would be just because of my situation I was in. There was people that would be very rude with me, even when I did nothing but show them love. And I had to, even though it hurt me to the core at sometimes, I had to allow myself to say, hey, it's not nothing personal. Even though they're directing that at you, there's something that's wrong with them in their life to where they're projecting it with you. You rub something wrong with a lot of people. We do that as Heyokas. There's a lot of people that have unprocessed wounds, and they'll start comparing you to things that they went through, even though that's not your intent. And if you do, that's why I always tell people, if I ever rubbed you the wrong way as being toxic, I apologize for that. I was my own toxic enemy at times. I was dealing with a lot of things. People that's been with me for a while know the things that I've endured. So, at times, I had to allow myself to step back and reevaluate myself. I was like, if I'm going to be out here trying to be a positive example, I have to be that positive example for myself. Get myself in check. Like, hey, reevaluate yourself. Be careful and be mindful of the words you're not just pushing out to others, but how you do yourself when you're not on camera. So it's a lot of times I hate not doing videos every day like I used to. I love doing that, but this retrograde got me into my solitude to where I had to, reevaluate myself on many layers, on deep chords, because it's like I'm going through them trenches right now. So, but I'm all blessed with it. I already know everything happens for a reason. I have to keep telling myself that, even with tears in my eyes, I have to tell myself, you got this. When you've been so strong so long, everything starts getting on your nerves. But that's when those beginnings are coming, because it has been so hard. I connect with people, and I wish I had the right words to tell people, even though they're like, Roslynn, you really helped me. I wish I can take people's pain away, because I know what it feels like when you feel like you're in a world of your own, where it feels like the world is against you. Everybody's attacking you. Nobody understands, my sorrow. No, nobody understands my pain. I get it. I totally do. That's why I try to go above and beyond if I can, help people. That's where, God and universe sent me as my purpose, to use my story of experience to be able to help other people, to know that there's people out there that can relate to you. I love the fact that I have, soul family I'm keeping in contact with, new people by the day. And I always feel like, okay, this is not somebody I'm virtually meeting for the first time, that we've been connected. It's just we were on different paths, different levels, whatever. But it is, you're becoming, you know, you're allowing yourself to see your worth. Like, you were seeing it before, but a lot of times you're like, do I have what it takes to, you know, um, to get through this? Do I have what it takes to overcome what is taking place? And the answer is yes. At times it's kind of hard, especially with whatever situation you're dealing with. People are like, Ross, you don't understand my life. No, but I understand mine. I understand what I'm going through. I would never want to choose somebody else's life. It's like, what they look like, they have, people can play a good game face on, like, everything is fine. Me, I'm like, it is fine. It's going to be fine. You have to allow yourself to speak that into existence. Put your mind on the level of what you're trying to manifest. Allow yourself to not allow, even though the pain is resurfacing, allow yourself to let that release, because a lot of times, instead of observing, I was absorbing, and I pushed myself back to that same, emotion I had during that point in time in my life. And it's just like every, milestone. I have a lot of milestones through my time of darkness. of trying to find myself. In darkness, I had to tell myself, I tell y'all, if y'all been with me for a while, you hear me say darkness is not evil. That's where the changes take place. That's where your transcending, transmutation, um, and transformation takes place. In that darkness, you had to be able to allow yourself to go through that time to manifest just being that better person for self, even if you're not where you're at, not loving what you see, but you're allowing yourself to work hard so you can actually look in the mirror and say, I love you. Even though you love yourself, there's a lot of things that you may be dealing with at this time that you really want to change, not for other people, but just for yourself. I always tell people, if it's a negative thing, that's a done deal. You need to change that. But if it's something like an insecurity, we all have an insecurity that you want to work on, and that's what this retrograde, the quarantine, the lockdown is for. Getting to know yourself on a deeper level, having a better relationship with self. If you want a relationship out there in the world with a partner, loved one, whatever, you have to have that same relationship you're looking for out there in the world. You have to have that within yourself. And I had to learn that. It's like as soon as I said that, it's like all of a sudden all my hairs, you probably, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's like lately I've been going through these, different changes. You probably, if you know me, if you're even in touch with spirit or as well as energy, you can tell my energy is like, just not because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's just I've been doing a lot of searching. I've been doing a lot of healing, and it's making my heart at peace. Like it's just really been crazy. I ain't trying to go into depth of that because it's gonna be about my next video. So I see a lot of things that I want in life. I see what I want from my family, just for myself and a better well being. Just what, I'm doing here on my channel is, because a lot of times when you have gone through so much, it's hard for you to be grateful at times, or it's hard for you to allow yourself to see the positive at times, because there's a lot of positivity that's going around you, but it's kind of hard to see it at times when you're going through so much heavy stuff. And that's what the universe wants to know. You're not going through this by yourself, even though it just feels like, well, shoot, I'm the one who got to deal with these emotions. It's like, yeah, but that's a choice as well too. A lot of times, I had to tell myself, concentrate on the stuff that you're trying to bring into your life. Concentrate on the good times that you had in your life. Allow yourself to make peace with what has triggered you. Allow yourself to make peace what has hurt you, distracted you, confused you, angered you, you know, um, even with the people that is, the reason why it guided me towards this path, because, it just took me a long time for me to look at my reflectors. I don't want to call them abusers because in a way that's kind of like victimizing themselves, even though they did do that. But it was like they had to shake my life up. They had to flip my world upside down. That's the only way I was going to be able to find out the depth of me, finding the depth of me, finding out how much am I willing to sacrifice to overcome certain things, being able to see myself for who it truly is, allowing myself not to see myself in what they try to, their product of what they try to mold me as, or what they try to break me down as. And a lot of times you may be enduring a lot of things in your life, and they may be pulling some hardcore stops like, it's original done data for you. It's a done, it's a wrap. You have to allow yourself to see, why is things so hard like that? Why are they doing things that just feels like you don't deserve that? You don't. But you have to understand, when people see your light, people see your blessings before you do at times. And so they'll keep coming at you and coming at you, coming at you, and then yeah, it hurts like hell. It really does, but it hurts like hell to stay in a situation that is no longer suiting you. It hurts like hell if you stay in a situation and you seeing in your way. You wouldn't be rubbing yourself. You wouldn't allow people to trigger you on trying to tell you you're being toxic or whatever. That, like when you're showing your truth. I've had a lot of people, they put those passive aggressive things and say, "Oh, we can still be friends." What kind of friendship is that? I don't want that. I don't want that. You can keep that to yourself. That passive aggressive, it don't fly with me. I feel it. I'm really in tune with myself, in tune with what's around me. But I appreciate that at the same time, because that lets you know you must have something good. You must be doing something right. There's a lot of people that try to threaten my life if I keep saying I'm a Heyoka. And I'm just like, look, this is not something I want to claim. If I'm not, I already know the consequences on you lying about something that you are when you're not. So I'm allowing myself to, they picked me. I didn't pick this, you know, but I love what I do. I appreciate what I do. Even when during my bad times, I have to allow myself to shake out of it and say thank you, because those hardcore lessons are the things that's giving you your strength. Because it's like when you finally get where you need to be, like I told y'all the other day, you're an enigma. You're confused within the confusion because they can't place you, they can't label you, they never could label us. It's just like nothing was supposed to be easy for it comes to the warriors like us. Just because of that, there's a lot of people you trigger, even when it comes to empaths. I still have to love them the same way, because a lot of people are like, oh, Heyokas think they're better than anybody. No, it's just that we go worse than you. We done gone harder and we done gone deeper. You can be able to take a shortcut on healing. We tend to go the hard way, the long way. And that's what makes us what we are already as it is. And we joke about the things. It got a really dark sense of humor, for all the things you have endured. But allowing yourself to really reflect your truth, allow yourself to really see the reflection that's looking back at you, because your reflection is, a deep reflection of the confirmation is like, you know what, I got this. Even though it may have broken me down or whatever, this and this and this and that. Yeah, it broke you down because you don't no longer need what is breaking you away from you by yourself right now. That's because God's trying to prepare you. Where universe and them about to take you, a lot of people can't be there. So a lot of times when you feel like somebody abandoned you, no, you abandon that person. Their time is already done shot with you, because you're going to a next level. Just appreciate when they have in your life, even when they done left your life in the most trite way. You are more of a friend than they were with you, because trust and believe, when you get where you get, they're gonna wish many a days they didn't do you like that. And even when you may feel that doubt, trust and believe they're going to wish they didn't do you like that. Because a lot of times people don't see a blessing right in front of them, because then I had so many jacked up things happening to them. They don't realize a blessing until it's gone. But you allow yourself, don't wish no harm on them. Don't wish bad on them. But just allow yourself to send that person blessings, because obviously they have more healing to you to do than you did. Because the fact is, you were a good person. Even though you have had things pop on you left, right, left, right, left, right, you still show people love. Even though when people abandoned you, you still gave support. Even when people didn't support you, you were still being determined to support somebody else. And that's the reason why all those things happened to you. Because no matter what happened, you were still trying to push out the good. The little bit of good you had left in you, because you done had to use it so much on other people. Now you have to be able to use it on yourself. Push that love out to other people. Now show that love towards yourself. And for that, you're going to have a deeper relationship with self. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of the video. Y'all, I'm going to try to do at least one or two more videos, because like I said, it's like dark 30 in the morning. I just finished taking a nice hot shower, had me a really good workout, so I'm just in my zen mode. But I would love to give a post notification shout out to Cheryl Sanders, Nisha A, Little Miss Empath, and demetria Demetria Williams, and Annie. Much love to you. Like and subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up, tell somebody about the channel. Drop me a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out. What else did I have to say? Oh yeah, if you need to get in touch with me privately, you can always find me at Facebook Messenger. Let me know you connect with me here. Please let it be serious inquiries. It's only about helping you have a deeper understanding about your spiritual gift and being able to help you on your journey. And nothing about getting to know you, but trying to date or whatever like that. So I'm just going ahead, cut to the point. No, no, it has to be about spiritual things. I'm only here networking and helping people out. So I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible for everything you do. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there, but praying for your better days. And I pray that everything you're trying to manifest into your life comes 100 million times more than what you expected, asked for, prayed for. And And the same as you expecting as well, even through social distancing. Make sure you give out love, positivity, prosperity, words, vibes, and frequency. You never know, all those things can really take somebody a long way. And I'll see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace.